Yeah, this is from Breland.
Super chat.
I'm going to also flip this question to you, Book, but it's addressed to me. Brad, so far in your lifetime, what's been your favorite year in WWE, and what's your favorite match from that year? I have an odd answer to this. I like the year 2000 because it's just nostalgic for me. And my favorite match is that triangle ladder match they had at WrestleMania with the Dudleys, the Hardys, Edge, and Christian. I remember being a kid, and I'd never seen anything like that, man. I'd never seen anything like that. And Jeff Hardy, God bless him. I mean, he jumped from that 20-foot ladder in the aisleway at the Anaheim Pond and went through those tables on Bubba. And it looked, that's where Jim Ross had the call, good God Almighty, he might be broken in half.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Oh, man, for me, I've had such a great time throughout my WWE career. It was just a fun ride. And what people don't understand, like, the stuff that you don't see is sometimes the most fun part for me, like being on the road, the overseas tours, making the locker room laugh, being, at the top of the hotel, looking down from the balcony and, me and Charmel watching all the boys run around, falling down drunk and stuff like that, having so much fun, I'm serious. It's like a big family, me and Charmel just sitting there watching it. But then, my favorite time in WWE was, I must say this, and this is true. This is a true story. When I got to WWE, I lost the world title. Then I won it back. Then I lost it. And then I didn't get the world title back until 2006.
It's a long time.
And I tell you, I did not think about the world title run or getting the world title that whole time. I really didn't focus on that at all. But in 2006, when Charmel came on board in WWE, and the reason she came on board is because I didn't want to do it anymore in WWE. Vince McMahon said, let's hire Charmel, you know what I mean? And we came together, and then I became king and she was queen. That was the best time in my wrestling career. That was literally the best time in my whole wrestling career, bar none. Us two together against the world. I remember Charmel and I think, where were we at? Chicago? Philly maybe. We slept in the car because we didn't want to get a hotel room because we had about 5 hours before we had to catch the next flight. So we let's just sleep in the car. Like, baby, what do you think? She's like, yeah, let's do that. So when you got a woman like that, you like, man, let's ride or die, man. So I tell you, man, so many nights, man. She was watching my back, riding down the highway. She would drive for me, make sure I got there so I could prepare to get ready to go out there and do it again the next day. It was the best freaking time in my whole wrestling career, the whole 30 years.